Well, hello and welcome back to Persona 3 Portable. We are done with Tartarus for today, so we're just going to get out of here. Yeah, let's go ahead and return to the dorm. Today is the autumnal equinox. There is no school. Well, that's nice. It seems that there will be a day-long film festival today. Maybe you should invite someone from the dorm to go with you. There's really only one person that you can hang out with. I think it's Shinjiro, but I don't really care too much about that. We're not going to be hanging out with anybody today. No, I've already talked to you. Let's see. Is there anybody I really have anybody to talk to? Oh, good morning. Did you know there's a one-day only film festival today? The prompter said that there was so much demand they decided to hold another one. I guess people liked it. Yeah, we can go with Shinjiro, but I'm not going to do that. Cultural anthropologists have made an announcement regarding apathy syndrome. They have calculated the timing of when victims will recover and when new victims will be claimed. People are waiting to hear the exact day that victims will begin to increase next month. Interesting. I don't even know where Shinjiro is. Oh, he's in the corner. Well, we're going out actually because we have a bunch of stuff to do. Not like a ton of stuff, but let's start by getting the missing one reward since we got several from the last time. For some reason, we just got a delivery of a bunch of mysterious dolls. You know anything about this? Your face says you do. Just take them. We get 10 homunculuses. Yay! There's still more. They found that missing schoolgirl the other day. I tried questioning her, but her answers didn't make any sense. She said some kid saved her from being attacked by a black thing. She left a reward with us, so I'll hand it over to you. We get a slash repeller. There's still more. They found a missing person the other day. Oddly, he handed over a big wad of cash. Seemed he was president of some company. He was pretty damn low profile for someone so self-important. Anyway, the police can't accept reward money, so you can have it. And we get 100,000 yen. Nice. I don't think we have any new equipment or anything, right? Because he didn't mention anything. We have some new stuff that we could possibly pick up. This actually, on a day where things are on sale, it actually might be worth coming in here and picking up some stuff. Looks like there is, like we've got the needle shoes, which we were finding in Tartarus. A couple things here that give us some boosts. Not right now, nothing of interest. I don't actually think anybody has anything to say, so whatever. Okay, well, let's go ahead and we're gonna head to the town map. I'm gonna head to the Naganaki Shrine because we do need to pull some fortunes here. I think, hang on, let me do a quick social, oop, that's not what I wanted, social link glance. So we're gonna be working on a few of these. We're getting pretty close to some of them, but we're gonna pull for today. We're gonna go friends and we're gonna pull for Yukari. You hear a divine message. Blessings to the believer. All right, so today's luck is a little luck. You will not be significantly lucky or unlucky with money. You just found 500 yen.
Where have you been?
I don't know why. I don't know what you want from me. Are you feeling any better, Katone-kun? I was going to inquire earlier, but I thought you might be sick of everyone asking if you're sick. I'm fine, thanks. That is good to hear. Please take care of yourself. Achoo! Uh-oh. Is he getting sick? Ikutsi-san's here. Still cracking those lame jokes, I bet. Yeah. His jokes are the worst. So lame. I don't know what to do with that. Anyway, we're gonna hang out with Koromaru tonight. Woof. Koromaru is nuzzling you contentedly. You spent a peaceful moment with Koromaru. Are you playing with Katone-chan? Good for you. Fuka arrived. Woof. Koromaru is wagging his tail happily. Good boy. Fuka is petting Koromaru. Hey Katone-chan, I wonder if we're okay as replacements for that priest. The reason why Koro-chan always walks the same path and goes to the shrine, it's because he can't let go of that priest, right? So, do you think Koro-chan is still feeling lonely? It might be faster if we just ask Aigis to interpret for us, but I'm a little scared to get a straight answer. Koromaru is looking up at you quietly. I think you can say either one here. I'm gonna say, is it hard to let go? Koromaru is leaning towards you. You hug Koromaru's warm body. He smells like a sunny day. Koro-chan looks so content. He must really like you, Katone-chan. Arf! You feel as though you can directly understand Koromaru's feelings. You should try telling Fuka what Koromaru wishes to say. What is it? The way Koromaru thinks of us is, he sees us as friends. Woof! Koromaru is wagging his tail. I see, that's right. I kept saying that Koro-chan is a part of us, but deep down, I may have been thinking of him as a pet. Koro-chan has so many memories of his own, too. I'm sorry, Koro-chan. Arf! Koromaru licked Fuka's hand. What a sweet dog. Hey, Katone-chan, let's make sure to stay with Koro-chan for the priest, too. Let's go on living together with him. Woof! Koromaru is running in circles as if he's happy. You sense Koromaru's feelings. Koro-chan, are you hungry? Want me to make you something? Nope. Koromaru is cowering in fear. You comforted Koromaru and convinced Fuka that Koromaru wasn't hungry. It's getting late, so you decide to go back to your room. Good morning. It feels like fall since the typhoon passed, doesn't it? I hope the fighting ends before winter comes. There's no way of knowing. True. A lot of people are concerned about stress today. Believe it or not, crying can relieve stress. The tension is washed away with all those tears. But if the root cause of the stress isn't addressed, it'll become a vicious cycle. By the way, does anyone here know the #1 cause of stress? You feel tired. Close your eyes? No, we need to stay awake. For men, it's their job, and for women, it's their husband. Men get stressed from dealing with their bosses, coworkers, and so on. When they seek comfort at home, it passes on to their wives. They, in turn, relieve their stress through personal hobbies. That's how a successful marriage functions. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. Your academics has increased. I don't know, man. What's going on? All right, everyone, quiet down. There will be no classes this afternoon. However, that doesn't mean you'll be allowed to goof off. You'll all have to work together to clean up the displays and decorations for the school festival. I'll assign you into 3 groups for the cleanup. The first group will go to the science lab. Your leader will be... Afternoon classes were canceled and you'll be cleaning up after the school festival instead. Gekkoukan High School Science Room. You're assigned to clean up alongside Yukari, Junpei, and Aigis. Well, let's get this over with. Let's break up into groups of 2. One person takes down photos, the other binds them together. Alrighty. Alright, let's do this quick. Geez, you're so serious all the time. We're allowed to take this easy, you know? You began cleaning up with everyone. Sucks for the photography club that they took so many photos and no one got to see any of them. Oh, isn't this from the summer fellowship? Look, here's Katone. You guys went to a school in the countryside, right? And it was fun. Lucky, they had a hot spring too, didn't they? I wanted to go one too. We'll be going to one soon enough. Are you talking about the school trip? That's in November. Talk about jumping the gun. I can't believe we're going to Kyoto. It's where everyone goes. I really wish they wouldn't make us go to all the shrines and stuff. Yeah, seriously. Kenji and Kazushi have arrived. They seem to have brought cleaning supplies with them. So Yukari-san, why don't I show you around Kyoto when we go? How do we jump onto that subject? Anyways, did you find a nail puller? Yeah, Kazushi brought all of them. You've got a bunch to choose from. We just needed 1 or 2. Aren't the guys in the other classes going to need them too? Oh, you're right. I'll go return the rest. Oh, well, I don't think you need to go right away, just if someone asks. I see, then I'll leave them here. You know, when you're with girls, well, more like when you're with Yukari-san? What? Nothing? So that's how it is. That reminds me, Junpei, you were in charge of all the popping stuff. Did you bring some? Popping stuff? Oh, the bubble wrap. Good call, Kenji. Go get it. You know where they keep all this stuff, right? Well, yeah, but I just got back from there. You go get it. You're the one who forgot it in the first place. Huh? Are you sure? You really don't want to go? That place is like a paradise, you know that. Some fine chicas there who'd be just your type. Wait, are you serious? Be right back, guys. Yeah, like I'd fall for that dumbass. What kind of supply room is stocked with hot babes? We're never gonna finish at this rate. If you're gonna talk while you work. She's like a pissed off samurai. I heard that. Jeez, are you stupid or something? More like stupé, I think. Deja vu. Fine, I'll go to the supply room later. But man, it's a real shame that the school festival fell through. There were some hilarious stuff planned, like a cross-dressing pageant. They said it would be open to everyone, so I was planning on jumping in. Huh? You cross-dressing? Oh, hell no. Nah, no way. You were imagining it just now, huh? I must have been super cute. Where in the world does your confidence come from? Well, I'd be a lot better at it than you. You just look creepy. I don't think you needed to go that far. I mean, I'd be cuter than Kaz here, right? Me? Why would I? You hear that, Kaz? He just said you'd lose. Are you gonna take that from him? What? There's no doubt that I'd be the cutest. I'd be the cutest one in school. I will not lose either at dressing up as a girl. Well, duh, I am a female type, so female clothes would be... Okay, let's just stop there. Katone-san, what do you think? Whose cross-dressing would be the most super cute? I'm gonna say no comment. I know how it is. You're trying to say I can't bring myself to admit that Kenji-kun would be the cutest, right? Better stay away from Kenji Katone or else the stupid will rub off. Alright, you better move out of the way. You guys are holding everything up. Sorry. You know, if you judge by appearance, Yucatan is already super cute. What are you trying to say? Nothing? He is saying that your personality is not cute. Yeah, I got that. Ai-chan, you gotta know when to speak up and when to stay quiet. If you don't learn, Yucatan's going to give you the evil eye. See what I mean? No! Stop choking me! Kaz, say something! You gotta use your guts! For what? That reminds me, it's a shame you never got to wear that maid costume, Yukari-san. Huh? Ugh, so word got out about that. I'm relieved it never happened. But I bet lots of guys were really disappointed, right, Kazushi? Huh? Really? Wait, what's a maid? A pure soul. Oh, it's something that guys like Junpei dream about. Junpei? Wait a second, what's that look for? You act like I did something. Junpei-san. You gotta be kidding, you too, I guess. You finished cleaning up while chatting with everyone. That was a large typhoon. I expected the school to have sustained some damage. However, I was mistaken. It must have been built with quite durable materials. Interesting. Hey, how are you feeling? I hope your cold hasn't come back. I feel great. I'm glad to hear that. Just don't push yourself. I'm actually very tired at the moment still. Let's see. We're gonna head out into the hall and we're gonna hang out with Sayori today. Katone-chan, long time no see. Or not. I'm not suspended anymore. The school committee is meeting today. I'm going to attend. Should you go to the meeting? Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and attend the meeting. Gekkoukan High School Library. After Sayori's suspension ended, you resumed your duties as a library committee member with her. There are students using the library, but few of them line up at Sayori's station of the counter. Sayori hangs her head low. You're right. Katone-chan. Sayori seems relieved. You shouldn't be talking to me. If someone sees you, they'll get the wrong idea, like when we were both called to the faculty office together. I don't want to get you involved. I don't mind that at all. You should though, but I'm glad to hear you say it. Sayori smiles weakly. I might be transferred to another school. Do you want to be transferred? My parents said that I'm an ungrateful child and a shame to my family. They're going to send me to a private school far away. That's fine with me, but I don't really like that I'm going to be separated from you. Sayori smiles sadly. You sense a bond between you and Sayori. What? I legitimately don't understand what her parents are thinking, to be honest. But we're still missing a piece of the puzzle, so... I need to start packing. Still, I don't really have much luggage to take along. Whenever I came back from overseas, my room would be empty, just like it is now. I don't need anything. You said goodbye to Sayori and then returned to the dorm.
Hello.
Hi, Ken. Are we going to Tartarus today? The lost are increasing and I want to get stronger. We just went, so if you're going, please take me. That would be probably bad to go at this point, so... It is difficult to determine a shadow's strength, particularly these last 3. Please be prepared for the worst. Shinjiro-senpai is a really good cook despite how tough he looks. That was a really good meal. There's more to him than meets the eye. What's up, Katone? How are you doing? I'm okay. Come on, man, liven up. You're young. You should have some fun. The news has been reporting that the number of lost is increasing. I wish we could receive some good news for once. Shinjiro-senpai is by himself a lot. Does he like to be alone or is he just shy? To be honest, I'm a little worried about him. He must be so sad being alone all of the time. You turned on the television. Dead man had ties to local loan sharking operations. Police say that the lack of a struggle was most likely means his assailant was familiar with him. The victim had likely contracted apathy syndrome, preventing him from fighting back. Oh no. I'm on my own, huh? Well, I don't care what you guys think about me. I'm doing things my way, and there's nothing you guys can do about it. Alright, jeez. Mitsuru can complain all she wants, but we only have 3 shadows left. Once we defeat them, there won't be any more news about the lost. We're so close. Okay, we're gonna hang out with Ken this evening. Iwatore Strip Mall, Wakatsu Restaurant. Ken ordered the calcium meal, but he doesn't seem to have much of an appetite today. Either one of these, I'm gonna say what's the matter. Ken seems depressed. I'm sorry. I always make you listen to me talk. It's like I'm depending on you too much. It's not good, huh? You want to say, actually, I want to hear more. But it's no fun to listen to a little kid like me. Why are you so... Ken looks downwards. Katone-san, I'm going to be serious here, so please listen to what I have to say. Remember the manga I talked about before? The one with the alien hero who fights bad guys? I threw all of them away. You want to say I'll buy you a different series? No, it's okay. Thank you, though. Ken bows slightly. Fighting isn't a good thing. But I enjoyed reading it. Either one of these, I'm gonna say it's all make-believe, but reading it got me all excited. It was really cool when tons of bad guys were dying, too. That can't be good. Ken looks like he's about to cry. I hate that I feel that way. You want to say you're okay the way you are. It's okay? Why do you say things like that? I'm trying so hard. I want you to notice me. Oh, Ken looks downwards. You feel that you understand Ken a little better now. This is about the point where it's obvious that like Ken has like a crush on the main character. And to be completely honest, he's like 11. And I did a little bit of Google search and I found out that like 11 to 13 is when kids start seeing their peers romantically. But I also think the age difference has a different response and it reminds me actually of the anime Fruits Basket a little bit. I'm sorry. Let's eat. Does your food taste good, Katone-san? I was getting worried that yours might taste bad too, if you're with me. You want to say that's not true? I see. I'm glad to hear that. You're so nice, Katone-san. Ken laughs and looks embarrassed. I'd like to have dinner with you again. I mean it. You and Ken finished your dinner and returned to the dorm together. You overhear a conversation. Those incidents with the unconscious people, is it just me or do they seem to be getting worse? No, it's not just you. They're definitely on the rise. It's all over the news too. The whole thing makes me uncomfortable. What if it starts happening all over the world? Hey, don't say stuff like that. The first bell has rung. Okay, do you have anything new to say? The Culture Festival kind of sucks, don't you think? I mean, there's always that one person who's so gung-ho and makes everyone else get involved. By the way, that person is not me. No, she's not there. I was about to say, I haven't talked to anybody since we came back. Let's see. It sucks that they canceled the Culture Festival. I was looking forward to seeing the out there fashions like the maid costumes and stuff. I don't care about the Culture Festival if I can't see Mitsuru-senpai there. I was hoping she'd dress as a man and dance with me, but I guess not. For me, the culture festival is over before it began. Why do you want her to be a dude? No way, they canceled the entire culture festival? This is all the typhoon's fault. Stupid typhoon, nobody wanted you to come here. I heard that instead of postponing the culture festival, they canceled it entirely. My class wasn't going to do anything special, but I really wanted to see it. Huh, interesting. Gekkoukan High School Student Council Room. You worked with the members of the Student Council. Hidetoshi reported at the meeting. The other day I was talking about the cigarette butt in the boys' bathroom. The teachers want the student to be expelled as soon as I find out who it is. Huh? The Student Council Room is getting noisy. After the meeting, everyone left, nervously glancing at each other. Expulsion, huh? Hidetoshi looks exhausted. So, Kotone-kun, what do you think? About the smoker's punishment, that is. You want to say a strict punishment. I think so too. Hidetoshi seems torn. I think once I catch the culprit, I'll give him a good lecturing. After all, the point is to try and prevent it from happening again. It'd be great if I could get people like him to change their ways. I don't sympathize with students who break the rules, but will kicking the bad kids out really make the school a better place? Hidetoshi seems troubled. I don't know why I'm complaining. It's really not like me. I guess I'm just confused because I feel so powerless. I'll have more power if I do what the teacher wants and win his trust. Then people will have to listen to me. Watch me, Kotone-kun. I'll work my way to the top. Hidetoshi has opened up to you. Your relationship is stronger now. I don't think smoking is worthy of an expulsion, but okay. It's getting dark out. I have some work to do. I'm going to make a list of suspects. You should go home, Kotone-kun, and avoid dark roads. You never know what's out there. He decided to go back to the dorm.
Sup, dude?
The next full moon's coming up, and since Chidori's getting better, I think I should start training again. Besides, those apathy freaks are popping up everywhere. Let's see here. Do we have anybody to talk to? Ken, apparently. Let's watch the TV too. You turned on the television. Heated exchange in a video store yesterday over late fees for a rented video. The customer insisted that he had apathy syndrome, preventing him from returning the videos on time. But the owner refused to give in, saying their policy did not allow for any excuses. Despite the customer's frustration, the dispute was resolved to both men's satisfaction when... Where's Ken? There you are. Why am I always in my room? No reason, really. Okay, hang out with Shinjiro, because you have the chance to. Mind if we step out for a bit? It's just, I feel uncomfortable. Did something happen? It's nothing like that, but Shinjiro seems hesitant to explain himself. In any case, you decide to go outside with him. Seriously. Sorry, those guys keep yapping at me. Yapping at you? You remember how I cooked for them the other day? They keep going on and on about how delicious it was and how I should do it again. Aki keeps pushing those requests on me, Fuka's throwing cookbooks at me, and whenever I walk past the kitchen, they all just stare at me like they're just waiting for me to do something. Shinjiro shrugs. It can't be helped. Well, I'm glad they liked it. Shinjiro relaxes and laughs. Do you think it's funny that I did that? You think it isn't like me? I mean, there's nothing wrong with having some good memories to grow up with. We've got 2 kids at the dorm anyway, 1 big one and 1 tiny one. How about you? Did you have fun too? It's all thanks to you. All I did was cook for you guys. If you had fun, it was because of everybody else. Shinjiro laughs. Making memories is important. People can go on as long as they have good things to look back on. They'll be able to go on without being led astray. Shinjiro mutters quietly. You know, shouldn't you be doing something else? You shouldn't be with me like this. Don't you have more fun things to do? I think you can say anything you want here. It's fun being with you. We'll do that one. Well, alright then. Shinjiro seems a little embarrassed. You can feel Shinjiro's thoughtfulness toward you, clumsy as it may be. You feel like your bond with Shinjiro has grown stronger. Might as well stop by somewhere since we're already out. You want some ice cream from the convenience store? My treat. You and Shinjiro walked around before heading back to the dorm. Yeah, oh god, not. Let me take a drink before I get started on this guy. This guy rambles. Alright, let's do this. Take your seats, class, and we'll begin. Hifu Mio Imu Naya Kotomochi Raro ni? Is that right? Did I get that right? Or is it ne on the end there? This is math class normally, yes? Miss Miyahara isn't feeling well, so I'll be filling in for her. Since you came here expecting a math lesson, I'll talk about numerology. Numerology is a type of magic which sees the world through a system of numbers. Essentially, its practitioners convert matter into numbers. Numbers have power, and numerologists take advantage of that. It is said that the first numerologist was Pythagoras. You may know him from the Pythagorean theorem, but he's also famous for practicing magic. He and his pupils researched what they call Pythagoreanism. That's a long one, okay. They realized that everything that exists in this world corresponds to a number. They considered odd numbers masculine and even numbers feminine. They also verified the existence of holy and unholy numbers. The Pythagoreans focused on the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 because they add up to 10, which represents completedness. They considered these 4 numbers to be the holy numbers, the most important of all. They're called the tetrachs. Others later developed on the foundation laid by the Pythagoreans. More recently, there's been work done on the relationship between numbers and names. Let's look at this a little closer. I'll show you a method by which you can interpret your own name's meaning. Be sure to include your middle name too. Now convert each letter into a number, 1 for A, 2 for B, and so on. Add the numbers for each letter in your name. If a letter has a 2-digit number, like 14 for N, add the 2 digits together to make a single digit. By the end, you should have a number between 1 and 9. This number represents an individual's overall personality. Based on the number's properties, you can derive the person's general characteristics. Are you all listening? I hope this talk of numbers hasn't put you to sleep. Ehehe. How about a little test to see if you were paying attention? Get it wrong and numbers will haunt you even in your sleep. Well, I have a degree in mathematics, so they already do. Who should I pick? Alright, Katone, I ask thee. What is the collective name for the 4 holy numbers in numerology? It was this one, the tetrachs? Sure. That's correct. The actuarial tables predict a happy future for you. A few more words on numerology and names before we dismiss. Numerology can also be used to discern your inner self, public persona, your future, and so on. Convert the vowels in your name into numbers and then add them up. That reveals your inner self. Then take the consonants and do the same to get the persona you display in public. Using the same method with your birth date will calculate your future. Be sure to use Christian-era dates in this calculation. It's also possible to assess your compatibility with another person using numerology. By adding the digits of your birth date to the others, you gave the correct answer and then just faded away into oblivion. Class is ended for today. I think that's probably for the best because my eyes are watering after reading all of that criminy. Okay, anyway, moving on. We're gonna hang out with Fuka today. Gekkoukan High School, home economics room. My eyes are watering. Is it okay if I watch you cook today? I think I'll learn some things by watching you cook. Have you decided what you're going to make today? Let's go ahead, let's make chocolate truffles. They came out pretty well. Obtained chocolate truffle ×2. Wow. You even washed the utensils while you were cooking. It's like you have extra hands or something. Oh, I should write that down too. Katone-chan has a lot of hands. Fuka is taking all kinds of notes in her thick notebook. The pages are filled with small letters. Oh, it's kind of embarrassing to show this. I took notes on everything you did, all the steps you took to prepare the ingredients. I think I'm good at observing and analyzing things, so I thought that it might work if I attempted cooking from an angle that I'm good at. Up until now, all I did was try harder. But saying that I'll try harder each time is tiring. I'm not actually putting any thought into it. That's why I've stopped thinking of attacking everything with that mindset. and I've begun trying to find ways that I can do the things I'm not good at. When I begin to think of it that way, it felt much better and I started enjoying what I was doing. I needed to understand the situation instead of just being overwhelmed by trying to do my best. So I hope that by taking notes, I'll be more likely to succeed. I couldn't accept the bad parts of me this whole time. But you saw all the things that were bad about me while you were here cooking with me, and you always encouraged me even when I messed up. That's why I thought I should also try to like myself for who I am. Fuka is smiling gently. You feel like you've grown closer to Fuka. Oh, it's almost time for us to leave. Next time, I'll make something too. I'll do my best. I'll do what I can and try my best later. We cleaned up the room together and headed back to the dorm.
Oh, hey!
I don't know what to say about any of that. Anyway, nobody has anything interesting to say today, so we're gonna just hang out with Shinjiro. The apathy syndrome is even more widespread than the last time. Medical workers are shocked by the number of new victims being admitted to the hospitals. That's probably bad. Shinjiro looks very serious. Okay, well, let's hang out with him. I wasn't expecting much more than that. Back alley. You went with a walk with Shinjiro and ended up here. Here we are again. That reminds me, I met you here too. Back then, I never imagined that I'd go back there. I'm glad you came back. I doubt that I'm bringing that much to the team though. Shinjiro shrugs. Shinjiro turns towards the wall and looks down. He seems less confident in himself than usual. You're a pain. Rude. You kept messing things up for me. I keep thinking that my life is the way it's supposed to be, but sheesh, your face keeps popping up in my head. You don't understand why Shinjiro sighs. Still, you feel like you're getting closer to Shinjiro's inner feelings. Guess we should head back. We actually have a place we can go back to. You and Shinjiro return to the dorm. Alright, bypassed all of those calls, goodness. We're gonna go ahead and start with looking at the television because we do have a new thing. We've got 2 growth cards and 4 veggie supplements. Sure, we'll go ahead and just get those. It's not like we're hurting for money right now. And then let's get out of here. Let's see, do we have anybody to talk to? We actually do. Do we have any new command room messages or like consoles? There is a new recording. Let's watch it. It's been a while. So September 6th. Sorry, I had to math that at 7:10 in the evening. It's the lounge. Shinjiro and Koromaru are watching TV.
You too can follow along on page 39 of this month's issue.
Oh, it's a
Today
chef
we're making
show.
Spicy pepper pasta. It's a great dish to keep your energy up through the summer heat. The key ingredient is green cayenne pepper. Remember to remove the seeds first. After that, we'll prepare some kelp broth. You'll need a pasta cooker about this size and...
Pasta cooker. Do we have one here?
It's still pretty hot. It requires energy to maintain an appropriate external temperature.
Oh, crap.
Yeah. Fuka and Aigus came home. For some reason, Shinjiro is pretending to be asleep. He has a magazine in his hands.
We have returned. We're home, Koro-chan. Oh, shh. We should be quiet. It looks like Shinjiro-senpai's asleep. He says that Shinjiro-san is not asleep. Huh? Senpai's magazine. It's the monthly guide to the family cooking show. Does Shinjiro-senpai enjoy cooking shows? Oh, that's a new issue. I didn't know this month's was out. Shinjiro-san frequently watches programs like It's okay, I guess. Come on, let's go.
Fuka can read a room. Koromaru can't. After Fuka and Igus left, Shinjiro got up.
Damn it, I forgot she understands dog talk. Huh, don't sweat it. It ain't your fault.
Even though he was the one telling
Don't
on
worry,
you.
boy. Next time I'll make you something too, Koro-chan.
The recording ends here. I think that's it for... Oh, there is another new recording. Okay, so let's watch another one. So this one's on the 20th at 1 in the morning. Ah! This is your room! You see yourself sleeping in bed.
Door unlocked in 92 seconds. My time has improved.
Igus snuck into your room. Igus approached the bed and bent over.
Surface body temperature reads 98.7 degrees. No fever.
Oh, this must have been when I was sick.
At this rate, she should make a full recovery by morning. The pillow I prepared in the freezer will not be necessary.
Igus looks around.
I mustn't stay too long, or I'll receive another reprimand. Everyone is very worried about you.
Igus was about to leave, but then she came back.
There are still 4 hours and 12 minutes until sunrise. I need only sneak out again before morning. I will keep watch over her for a little longer.
Igus sat down near your pillow to watch over you. I guess I was safe the entire time. The recording ends here. I wasn't anticipating, okay, there's another one. We're just gonna finish these up. I'm a little behind, apparently. So 5 days later on the 25th. It looks like Mitsuru's room, but its resident is nowhere to be seen. Huh? It seems she is taking a shower. Why are we in here? Camera?
Whew.
Mitsuru sat on the sofa covered only in a bath towel.
Whoops, I've gotten used to walking around without my bathrobe lately. Not a very good habit to fall into. Well, I'm not at home, so I suppose being a little lax won't hurt.
Mitsuru picked up the magazine on her desk.
This fashion magazine. I saw Takiba buying one, so I thought I'd pick one up myself, but... This one piece is beloved by all, including friends, boyfriends, and boyfriends' friends. Alluring yet prudish, the ultimate combination. Oof. What are they talking about? I don't follow fashion myself. I usually just wear whatever the family stylist selects for me.
She was rich, goodness.
Cute clothes, huh? Well, I do kind of want to try this. Pink one. Not that I'd be able to pull it off. I'm not like Takiba. I should be careful to remember the distinction between clothes I want to wear and clothes I can wear. I knew this was a bad habit. It's a good way to catch a cold. I should get some rest. I have to wake up early again tomorrow.
Mitsuru walked off camera to what you assume to be her bed.
Now, which pajamas should I wear tonight?
Mitsuru's bath towel has been left on the sofa. Oh my! Oh dear. The recording ends here. I think that was 2 days ago, so there's no new recordings at this point. Let's do one more social link since we are out and about. Let's start by hitting up the Inari Shrine because we do have a card available. So let's go ahead and get that and I'll make a new one. Okay, so we went ahead and got that, and now we want to hang out with our friend here. I feel so bad whenever we do this one. Hey, how do you feel about a pink alligator? By the way, at this point you may actually recognize what he's talking about if you've played Persona 4, because this is in fact in Persona 4. Let's see here. That sounds wonderful. I thought so too. I knew you'd understand. Akinari seems pleased. See, it's the main character of a story that I'm writing. He was born in the calm forest of green, but he turned out to be pink. He's so visible that he can't hunt for food easily, so he's always especially hungry. The other animals dislike him and consider his coloration disgusting, almost like he's cursed. But he started living alone. But then he made a friend. His friend was a bird, but a bird that was unable to fly. So the bird would stand on the pink alligator's back and practice its flying. It's embarrassing to talk about, but anyway, how does the story sound to you? It sounds interesting, really. I've never written a story before, and I'm kind of afraid it's going to suck. But I'm writing it for myself, so that's what matters. Maybe I'll be able to show you the entire novel someday. Akinari seems content. I started thinking about it the other day, actually. I wanted to write an upbeat story of my own to cheer me up. Maybe if I can find some meaning to life, I can put that in my story. When I write, I can see you in my mind. It seems as if you are telling me not to die just yet. Akinari smiled weakly. Your relationship is stronger now. The wind is going to start blowing soon. I can feel these kind of things now. I hope I have enough time. Let's go home. We can talk again some other time. Be careful. You decided to go back to the dorm.
Where have you been?
Lost! Let's see. Do you have anybody to talk to today? Let's see. Talk to... Seems like everybody on here has all the same things to say. Are you disappointed? Are you at all disappointed that the Culture Festival was canceled? Yeah, interesting. A great number of people have voiced their disappointment regarding the cancellation. However, the decision is final. We will not be having a festival this year. You will have to wait until next year to attend the Culture Festival. Only 3 more to go. I can't wait. You turned on the television. On the next episode of Phoenix Ranger Featherman R, Episode 32, Wings Return, the demons overstay their welcome. And now the news. Apathy syndrome's spread shows no signs of stopping. That's probably bad. You should eat healthy and get ready for winter. Shadows aren't our only enemies. Don't forget about Strega. You're gonna need to build up your stamina. You know what they say about cornered animals, right? They can be pretty scary. Well, do you think the same thing is true for a shadow? Is its strength amplified? I cannot say for sure, but we should be prepared for that possibility. No matter how strong we are, we should continue training. I know how Ken-kun must be feeling. Your environment can have a big effect on you. That's true. 3 shadows remain. The final battle is not far off. Dude, why can't they just all come at once? Then we can get it over with. You think you can beat him if you fight them all at once? That would be impossible. Ken-kun seems so depressed lately. I wonder what's wrong. It's hard to tell. He seems like someone who always tries to figure out things on his own. But I'd be more than willing to help him if there's something wrong. I don't know if we can talk to him. He seems to be talking to himself. Oh. Well, that is what it is. All right, but that's gonna be it for today. We have like some storyline and stuff and a lot more social links to go. So I'll be back next time with more of this.